Sling that jank. Thank you for checking out my video. If you enjoyed the content, it would be very helpful for you to give me a like and most importantly hit that subscribe button so in the future together we can sling some jank. Thanks in advance.
Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another deck tech. This time we're going to look at Modern. There was a recent 5-0 competitive Modern League finish by a user Mox Emperor. Congratulations to them. But this deck features a lot of M19 new green cards, which is kind of interesting. And it kind of is a play on an old strategy, and it's kind of a hybrid of other strategies as well. So let's take a look at what I'm calling Red-Green Devotion. It's basically a mono-green Devotion list that has a lot of interesting mid-range options as well. The deck has new cards like Giganotosaurus and Runic Armasaur, which is the one I'm most excited about to check out. In case you haven't seen this card, there was speculations about it being acceptable, at least in Modern. The thing is, there's just a lot of cards that compete with it. However, this may be a strategy where this is a little bit better than Tireless Tracker in this slot, just because it gives 2 green Devotion, and you don't have to invest anything else in it. Anyways, 20 lands. I'm leaving the list exactly like Mox Emperor put it together. At first glance, I would say 20 lands, even for a deck that has a lot of mana dork-esque kind of cards, is kind of low to me. But again, this is a 5-0 competitive list, so who am I to judge? 8 basic forests. We got a playset of Misty Rainforests, 2 Windswept Heaths, a playset of Windswept Heath and a Wooded Foothills for a total of 9 fetch lands. And we have 1 single Stomping Ground. That would be the second thing that I would be kind of a little bit skeptical about, that there's only 1 non-basic that we can fetch, and this is our only land red source, unless we want to activate Nykthos. We can't, for Devotion to red, but that's going to be kind of hard when basically we count on Devotion to green. So other than that and a Utopia Sprawl, that is our only source of red mana. The deck only has, in the main board, 6 cards that require red mana, but there are some sideboard cards and everything. Basically, if our Stomping Ground gets blown up, we could be getting in some trouble, but we'll see. Anyways, in the 1-drop slot, it's all mana accelerators. We got our playset of Arbor Elves that can work well with with Utopia Sprawl. We got another honorary Arbor Elf and a Birds of Paradise. There's another red source, by the way. I forgot about the fact that it can generate red. We got a playset of Elvish Visionaries for a nice cantrip, adds 1 Devotion. Of note about this deck, there is no tutors in this deck. A lot of times decks like this will have Primal Command or Summoner's Pact, depending on what style. Usually a style like this would be Primal Command, which can tutor up creatures or do a few other utility things that are really good. So this deck doesn't have that, so it relies all on cantrip-esque card draw in Elvish Visionary, Runic Armasaur, and Bloodbraid Elf, as well as a single Tireless Tracker. So we got single Scavenger Ooze in the main, just a nice card that can be good in the right matchup, and hopefully we draw it when we need it. Burning Tree Emissary is strictly a Devotion enabler. We got the single Tireless Tracker, still a great threat on its own and potential card advantage. We got a single Eternal Witness to bring anything back. Got a single Eternal Witness where we can bring back something crucial from the graveyard. Wurmcoil seems like a pretty appealing target. Trying out our 3 Runic Armasaurs. Should be a nice early drop if we can play it on turn 2, in addition to our other 3 drops. And speaking of that, we got Steelleaf Champion, another nice Devotion enabler, and allows this deck to have like this nice mid-range game. We could possibly just close it out the game by turn 4 or 5 with mid-range beats. And got a single Domri Raid, another potential way to dig through our deck and find those specific bullet creatures that we want. A couple of Garriks. It wouldn't be a Devotion deck without Garrick. He's just the best Devotion-esque Planeswalker. Can make a beast if we need to, but that untapped 2 target lands is really crazy. Can get really out of hand with Utopia Sprawls and Nykthos. Got the playset of Bloodbraid Elf. It's nice that this is a Bloodbraid elf deck and there's some super potent 3-drops to cascade into. Got a single acidic slime for utility. Can handle a lot of main board stuff or sideboard stuff that we need to take care of in the modern format. I almost wonder if maybe this shouldn't be like a couple of these and cut down on the Giganotosaurus, which is the next card. I mean, it's a super mega devotion enabler, but it's just a vanilla 10/10 in modern. We'll see. Got a single Ruric the Embowed. This is a potential storm killer. Single Worm Coil, good against other aggressive decks. And top of the curve, our Crater Hoof Behemoth. We can flash this in and probably not flash it in. We can haste it in and probably end the game on the spot if we are able to resolve this. Sideboard got a couple bolts for those matchups where we need some early spot removal. Super fast, aggressive decks. We're going to be a little bit too slow, and we need to just have that early spot removal to hold over until we can get into our 3-drops and above. A couple of natural states against many different things. A couple of relics against the graveyards. Got a single Abrade, just a nice utility spot removal spell that can also hit something like a ether vial or something like that. Damping Spear would be sideboard hate specifically for Tron or Storm. Spellskite can go on against a lot of matchups. Mono Red seems like a good matchup, and a few others. Blood Moon's where it's good, but also another Tron hater. It slows Tron, it disrupts Tron a little bit, and there's other decks where this can just be an auto win. Got a couple Obstinate Balos for the hard aggro matches, especially Burn. And it's Thrun the Last Troll. That would work in that matchup as well, but also against more control heavy matchups, we can bring it in as well. So yeah, an interesting modern deck. We'll see how much devotion we can generate and see if we can Bloodbraid into some cool stuff and blow up lands with Acidic Slime. Maybe cast a Giganotosaurus along the way and finish things up on the top with the Crater Hoof Behemoth. Let's take it through some matches and see how it goes. Alright, Red-Green Stompy Devotion in Modern. M19 is the set right now. It just came out. Lost the die roll. Got a 2-lander. Got a cantrip. Got a cantrip and a mana filter into an Armasaur. No mana dorks right now. We'll keep it. Inventor's Fair. And a Mox Opal. Okay. I don't know if traditional tier 1 affinity runs Inventor's Fair or not. Let's see here. We drew Eternal Witness, so we'll just play on Stomping Ground, tap and pass. Inventor's Fair and Mox Opal. Interesting. Or could this be Krark Clan Ironworks? I'm not sure if they run Inventor's Fair either, to be honest with you. I haven't looked at both those lists in a while. Really no reason to fetch, I guess, right now. So we'll go for a Emissary. Gives us mana to play Visionary. Puts 3 devotion on the battlefield. Draws us an Arbor Elf. A little late to the party. They played a second Inventor's Fair to cast Mind Stone. So they're hurting for mana. And their Mox Opal isn't online yet, so they kept a skeptical hand. Play Rainforests. Yeah, I guess we crash for 3. So we get in. We'll crack this fetch. Get the only land we can, which is a forest. And play our Armasaur. Alright, we're casting Armasaur in Modern. Ancient Stirrings, okay. Let's see what they get. That might give us a little bit more of an indicator. Scrap Trawler. Okay, now again that makes me think it's KCI. So yeah, I think this is Ironworks combo. We'll attack. Boy, I kind of want to play the Arbor Elf just because I want to maximize our chances to be able to Acidic Slime next turn. Not as mana efficient, but if we can get that Acidic Slime on Lime, I think we really want to be able to do that. So now he's starting to gain 1 life every turn with his Inventor's Fair. His Mox Opal's turned on. So he has 2 colorless mana and 1 of any color. But he's sacking the turn. Okay. So now he doesn't have Metalcraft, right? But he's got 2 green. Oh, plus an Aether Hub, okay. So he's got 2 green with the potential for 1 more of any color. Okay, Chromatic Sphere. Okay, to cast Scrap Trawler. So we knew about that. So we really want to blow that Scrap Trawler right now because he has no... Well, he can get back to Terrarian. But, oh well. I think we want to blow that thing up if we can. Okay, yeah, there's the land. Alright, we'll fetch. Oops. Cast Slime. I'll target the Scrap Trawler. We'd rather target a KCI, but usually I think if they resolve a KCI, they might be going off that turn. Scrap Trawler is kind of one of the necessary combo pieces as well, because they keep getting stuff back over and over from the graveyard. So knock him down to 8. So next turn's lethal, unless he can do something about our board or kill us. Okay, explosives for 2. So he can blow up our Visionary and our Emissary, and it would blow up his Mind Stone. Right? Yep. Okay, that was... I do not mind that. It does, of course, keep him alive another turn, but it seems like he kind of hurt himself, to be honest with you, a lot worse than us. Alright, let's play Garrick. And our opponent scoops it up. Yeah, I think Blood Moon might be good against them, just because I didn't see any basic lands. I think we want Blood Moons. Probably these natural states. Shoot, might as well use the Abrade too. I don't think we care about Scavenging Ooze too much. Rurik seems like it'd still be good. I don't think we care about Wormcoil too much. Cut a Giganotosaurus and a Tireless Tracker. And I guess a Steel Leaf as well. I'll try it like that. I guess we keep it. Ooh, Grove, okay. And a Sphere. There's a non-basic land. Play our birds. If this birds lives, I think it's going to be quite an interesting game, or possibly an uninteresting game, depending on the reaction of my opponent. So far we got 2 non-basics, and it looks like the coast is clear to land this Blood Moon. So yeah, this will be interesting. Ooh, you know what? I should have... Well, no, it doesn't matter. Alright, Blood Moon you. See how that does. Doesn't cut off red mana if he needs it, but I haven't seen him really need it yet. Sacks a sphere to make a green. Okay, he's got a basic forest, so that was good. He's got a Pyrite Spellbomb. He can kill our birds if he wants to. He's going for it. Okay. Doesn't seem like the Blood Moon really hurts him too bad. Guess we'll stick this Dominator Raid while we have the chance. Terrarium gets cycled for black mana. Maybe he just doesn't care what color the mana is. There's a Mox Opal, no Metalcraft yet. Okay, Engineering Explosives X3. You can crack it now. That's pretty good. Crack all my fetches and everything here. Play my Stomping Ground. Let's cycle one of these Elvish Visionaries. See what we draw. There's a Sprawl. Yeah, we'll sprawl this. Red, I guess. And that'll let us play another Visionary. Draws a Windswept. We draw a Windswept Heath. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent casts Murder Retriever. So we could get back Engineer Explosives. Yeah, I think that would be better. Graveyard Hate would actually be better against them. Let's play our Armasaur. We'll crack this. Get us a forest. We'll just go ahead and eat Witness just to play out our hand here. Try to wind up for a better crack here. We'll get back Domi Raid. Yes, we'll use the ability. Get back Domi Raid. I think I just want to let Mirror Retriever stay alive right now. I don't want him to get back Engineered Explosives. Scrap Trawler, okay. There's a Steel Leaf. That might be pretty good. Let's just go all out here. Okay, knock him down to 15. Let's play the Steel Leaf. And we'll pass the turn. He's going for the explosives. Okay. Hopefully it'll cast it and then I can just blow it up again. Alright, he casts the explosives again, X3. But as of right now, he can't pop it. So yeah, I better blow it up in response to his second Mox Opal. Oh, wow, and my opponent scoops the match. I did not expect that. It seemed like he wasn't out of it completely yet, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, Red-Green Devotion in Modern. M19 is the current standard set that just came out. We lost a die roll. Not a fast mana hand, but we got a turn 2 ooze and maybe a Steel Leaf Champion coming up, so I guess we'll keep it. Opponent's on Serum Visions. Blue-white something. Could be a really miserable matchup for us. We'll see. Let's be optimistic. We'll play and crack our foothills at the end of their turn. Looks like our opponent's on land go. We'll crack our foothills and get us a stomping ground. Well, since it's blue-white, I think I just want to cantrip the Visionary here. Another Visionary is nice, but we need to see more lands. I don't know what that means besides maybe a burn spell. That they need 3 mana instead of 2. We fail to hit a land, so we'll attempt the Visionary. It sticks. Gets us Armasaur that we didn't really want to see right now. We really need a land. We'll crack for 1. Looks like it's good. Pass the turn. Hopefully okay, it was for Electrolyze. That's pretty good. A very good optimal use of Electrolyze if I ever saw one. So we must go to discard. I'm going to pitch a Wormcoil. Opponent is now on Cryptic Command mana. Oh boy. Alright, we'll attempt the only spell we can. But our opponent can just take this out with a simple bolt or whatever. Yep. This is kind of what I was worried about with the 20 land deck. That just seems awfully low for a deck like this. There's a Teferi that we won't ever be able to do anything about. And let's pack it up. We're never coming back from that. Okay, we're playing against a blue-white control deck, though. I think Blood Moons are good. Run's good. I'm going to cut these Giganotosaurus. And the Wormcoil. We'll try it like that. Yeah, I like this hand. Play our birds. Opponent cracks a Tarn. Ooh, bolt on the birds. Bolt the birds, that's the old saying. It goes, doesn't matter what deck you're running, you gotta bolt that bird. Okay, here is a sprawl. We'll go ahead and get our stomping ground here. Pay 2 life. We'll cast Burning Tree. That's just 2 mana. I'm just going to cast the Utopia Sprawl. It's a waste of 1 mana, but guaranteed at least have 3 mana next turn. There's a search for Escanta for my opponent. Ooh, Steel Leaf. Guess I'm going to go for the creature that can do the most damage. So we'll go for the Steel Leaf. Get in with the Emissary. Get down our Steel Leaf. Hopefully they don't have a lot of removal that can deal with that, except for maybe like a Cryptic Command or something that can bounce it. 4 toughness might be enough. There's Serum Visions. If they can assemble something really quick, we could sneak the win in here. Oh, Path to Exile, I forgot about that, by the way. That might be a good answer. They're representing it now. Well, at least we have a land. Maybe we should go for the Bloodbraid. Let's go for the Bloodbraid pre-combat. See what happens. This is the kind of curve we need against a deck like this. Bloodbraid, see what we cascade into. Yeah, we'll cast that. So it enters the battlefield now and draws us an Arbor Elf. Okay. And does the Bloodbraid resolve? It might, because he may have a Path to Exile for the Steel Leaf. Ooh, okay, he's got a Logic, not the Bloodbraid. That means we get to crack with the Steel Leaf, so that's good. No, we won't pay. So we get to hit for 8. I mean 7, pardon me. So they're on a 1-turn clock virtually, and they're only at 3 lands, so they need like Cryptic Command to tap down the team, like right now. Otherwise they're going to be, at least at a minimum, close to lethal next turn. Garrick, okay. Let's go to attacks. See what they want to do. Okay, they forgot about the cracking of the fetch, by the way, too. So far, Armasaur has not drawn us a card this series. Yep, there's the Cryptic. Okay, yep, taps on our team. So that means we get to resolve anything, which we will go for Garrick. I do wonder if they have Supreme Verdict. We'll tap these lands. I'm just going to play the Visionary. They could have Supreme Verdict, and yeah, so that would be pretty sweet next turn. Yeah, we'll just keep the board state like this, and we'll see what happens. Ooh, Bolt Garrick. Okay. That's to prevent the overrun, I guess. So, not representing Cryptic anymore. That's cool. There's a Heath. So I must have an answer for Steel Leaf, is what I'm guessing. Let's crack this fetch. Yeah, so we untap 2 lands. Untap 2 with Garrick. Make a cast Crater Coof. We know he doesn't have Cryptic, so he scoops it up. Okay. Yeah, I think we just keep it the same and hope to have a nice draw. With this deck, I don't think we can keep one-landers because the land count's so low. Although this would be sweet if we knew we were going to draw a land. That was mulligan. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Okay, one-lander. I think we gotta keep this. Yeah, 20 lands just seems crazy to me. For a deck that has 6 drops and has multiple 6 drops, 5 drops. I know there's a lot of mana dorks, but come on. Yep. Play a fetch and pass. Alright, there's a land. I don't know why we didn't fetch at the end of turn there. That was a mistake. But this land does not let us cast the Burning Tree. Wow. Couldn't have went worse. Alright, we play it. And we can crack and... let's get our stomping ground. Yeah, we're in trouble here. This is where we should be already cracking our opponent. Okay, there's a third land. I think that might be too little too late here. Let's go for an emissary, I guess. Might as well, it's like a free roll. If it gets countered, that's great. Sure, let's go for the Blood Moon. Let it get countered. Opponent cracks. So we can probably Cryptic, I guess, hopefully. At least, maybe he'll at least burn a Cryptic out of this. That'd be nice. No! I think Cryptic Command isn't going to be happening anytime soon. Yeah, it's the power of Blood Moon. If you can stick it at the right time, man. So we got to enchant our own forest. That's the only play we can actually make. We'll make it make green. We'll get him for 2. And hopefully we can slow them down enough to where we can get online, because we can't cast some of our green stuff right now because of our weird land draw. Okay, so now we can cast Bloodbraid. That's good. Or Garrick. I think we just go for the Bloodbraid though. Get those 2-for-1s in. Yeah, we'll cast that. This is looking up here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get out of this. Yeah, wow. Blood Moon, there you go. That's the power of Blood Moon in Modern. Whenever it sticks, and it sticks at the right time, it is devastatingly game over for our opponent. Well, we took down Jeskai Control. Surprisingly, that was looking pretty dismal, and somehow we pulled it out. Well, I'll tell you why, because of Blood Moon. All right, Red-Green Devotion in Modern. We won the die roll. We got a Dami Raid and a Visionary. I guess I will still keep it. Doesn't seem great. We don't have red mana of note. Opponent's mulliganing down to 4 cards, though. 3 cards. Oh, no, they keep 4. Okay. So we play a Forest and pass. Ooh. Okay. Potential somewhat of a mirror here. But that could still mean a lot of different variants of a devotion strategy or a Arbor Elf strategy. So we'll play our Visionary. Draws us a Tireless Tracker. Opponent cracks a Foothills. Takes 2. To play a 3-drop. Molten Rain. Okay, so it's red-green land destruction. This is where we could really get annihilated running a 20 land deck. So I think we just play this basic forest, crash him for 1. And play another Visionary. Alright, we got backup lands. That's good. But of note, we probably have like a 1-shot with our Stomping Ground. This is where I was worried about having only 1 Stomping Ground in the deck. Okay. There's a Bloodbraid. Gets him another Arbor Elf. Lets him crash in for 3. I guess we still go for Domery Raid. Doesn't feel like we're going to get ahead in this game, but we'll see. I guess this might be our 1-shot to do that. Draws a Steel Leaf, that's pretty cool. At least we have plenty of lands in hand. That's actually pretty good right now. Opponent's attacking 2 creatures at Domery Raid. I'm going to double block the Bloodbraid. It might not be the best play. We'll see. Wow, okay, it worked. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Blood Moon, okay, we don't care about that. Oh, and another Arbor Elf, okay. So we can chant this forest, pay over here. I guess we'll make red because if they destroy this land, that's our only red source, so we have 2 potential red sources. Whoops, I just messed myself up on being able to cast Steel Leaf, though. That was a mistake. Let's plus Domery. Okay. That being the case, my opponent's empty-handed, so let's just cast this Elvish Visionary. There's the Nykthos. And we'll pass the turn. Opponent top take a Blood Braid, that's pretty nice. Into Molten Rain. How good for them. Now I really wish I would have not messed up and maybe played that Steel Leaf Champion. I'll go into Dami Raid. I think I'm going to chump the Blood Braid. They don't have anything but Arbor Elves. If they can just stop top deck and stuff, we might be in pretty good shape here. Let's +1 Domri. Okay. So we'll play Tracker. And I played that backwards again. I messed up on the Tracker. I should have a clue right now. Opponent's all in on Domri. I'll just let that die. So Domri dies, I take no damage. And now I've got all my stuff here. Now I can make some clues here. Or make one since Blood Moon's in play. So I say I just play Runic because I'll play Runic because I'll play it while I have the mana. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get in. So now if my opponent wants to play any other non-creature shenanigans, they're going to have to take a lot of damage. Oh, it's just a Pia and Kieran. Okay, that's actually pretty good for them right now. Choose not to attack. Burning Tree's pretty good. Because we can actually make more green that way. So we can make an extra green right here. Play that out. Let's crack a clue. Still got one mana floating. I didn't realize that. So that being the case, I'll crack the other clue. guess I'll just attack with that, since I have to. Just gets chumped, okay. Okay. Get another clue. Crack a clue. There's an e-witness. Play witness. Should probably tap my mana differently there. Play Domri Red again. Whoops, I forgot about that. I'm going to die to my own Rurik. We'll send with the Steel Leaf again as well, because only one creature can block it. Hope I don't lose the game because I messed up with that Rurik. Probably going to kill a Steel Leaf with the token block. I don't know, to me. Makes sense. Well, that makes me a little bit more optimistic, because my Steel Leaf is still alive. He just top deck a land, so I'm in really good shape here. There's another Steel Leaf. Let's just plus Domri. Yeah, we'll take that. Cast this. Yeah, we'll cast that. Cast another Steel Leaf. Okay, my opponent scoops it up. Guess we want a couple lightning bolts. Maybe a Thron. I don't know, we want Rurik. Maybe I'll cut the Scavenging Ooze and one Giganotosaurus. Try it like that. Yeah, we'll keep this. Opponent's got the fast start. We'll play that land, so if they want to do a turn 2 land destruction, it's not going to work. Tracker, okay. Get our stomping ground. Play a Visionary. plays a land, gets him a clue. Must not be a Bloodbraid this turn. I guess we'll just chomp. Ooh, Stone Rain. Okay, well, sack this guy. Get a forest. Will you tipple your sprawl this forest? Allow it to make red. And we'll play an Arbor Elf. Another tracker. We'll let that pass through. Opponent's getting a million clues. Pumps his trackers. Gets in for 4. Another sprawl. Okay, this is risky, but I think we gotta go for it. Oh, one's red. Actually, that's not gonna work. So we got that. Make 6 mana. So we'll play a Steel Leaf. And a Tireless Tracker. And pass the turn. Opponent has so many clues to make these trackers big. Let's go ahead and concede and go to the next game. I'm going to bring in the Braid as well. Cut this other Giganotosaurus. Try it like that. This looks pretty good. So I'm going to fetch a basic forest here. Yeah, I'm going to fetch a basic forest because I want to Utopia Sprawl it. Add red. Opponent has an Arbor Elf. I'll bolt the elf. Play a Elvish Visionary. Get in for one. Play Emissary. Play a tracker. Play a fetch. Get a clue. And we're looking in pretty decent shape here. Opponent plays and cracks a fetch. Kitchen Finks. Interesting. Okay. We'll crack our fetch. Get our stomping ground. Another land. Guess we'll get in with the Tireless Tracker. Crack a clue. Pump. Crack another clue. We'll fetch. Get a forest. Play an Arbor Elf. Pass the turn. That's a Bloodbraid. Utopia Sprawl, fine. No attacks. There's a Nykthos. Gets another clue. Play their Armasaur. We'll add Green Devotion. Gives us 8 mana. Cast a Worm Coil. Cast a Elvish Visionary. I'll pass the turn this time. Another Buffalo breed. Kills our Nykthos. Very low on time at this point, so I'm not going to talk for the rest of the match. I only got 3 minutes and 55 seconds left to try to win. So I'm going to time out. Sorry, guys. Alright, my opponent scoops it up. You can see there, I just wanted to make sure I didn't time out. I was kind of taking my sweet time during that match, and it almost ended up biting me, but looks like I pulled through. Wow. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and together let's sling some jank.